Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video. And for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the technique we use when we make rugs. So what I have here is my personal ZQ2 tufting gun, but if you are looking to get your own ZQ2 tufting gun, you could go ahead and visit us at our website rugbabe.com to purchase one exactly like this. Or if you need fabric, you could also visit us at rugbabe.com to order yourself fabric from the website as well. Now, as for the video, we get asked this question all the time. What technique do we use? How much spacing do we need? How can I get my carpet to be full and fluffy and at the same time not overuse yarn? Well, let me go ahead and show you guys the technique we use and how exactly we make our rugs fluffy and thick without overusing too much yarn and with still getting even patterns and even distribution of yarn to make that perfectly flush looking rug. Now I have this little piece of rug that I've just tufted out just to show you guys how we go about it. Here you can see all our rugs are made with long straight vertical lines, all starting from the bottom, working our way up and evenly spaced out. Now this gives us the best thickest rug we can make. Now here I've left all these line starts. This is what I like, these pieces here on the bottom are what I like to call your line starts. It's where you begin your tufting. It's gonna leave this little piece of yarn sticking out. But you could see here I'm just pulling them out. There's no harm in that. You don't really have to cut them off. You could just simply pull them off. There's no harm to your carpet and no harm to your project. Now the gun here is adjusted to our long cut, but this technique works just the same with short cut pile guns, and I'll go ahead and show you what I mean and how to start and what to do. So here I have the fabric guard off one of our spare guns. This is the same fabric guard that's found on any one of our Z2Q tufting guns. Nothing different, nothing changed. So I'm going to show you now how we make the lines. What I like to do is I like to start on one of these white lines that's already on the fabric. This fabric does come with these white guidelines and we like to make them vertical. That way we could get our first line straight vertical as best as we can. Now this is super good fabric and we do sell this fabric by the yard and you could find it at our website rugbabe.com, which is excellent. It's very thick and very helpful, and again with these guidelines it's very easy to see what you're working on. Here you could better see on this scrap piece these white lines. Now we set them vertical to give us help on running those lines. You could also see how thick it is and how high quality of a fabric it is. You want high quality fabric when you're making rugs to make the whole project easier and just a better finished rug. Now all we're doing again is just running this vertical line on that white line. This is how we start, and we try to make it as straight as possible while keeping it tight and keeping the yarn flowing evenly. Now here's the trick. I take the edge of the fabric guard and put it right next to the line I just created, and then that's how far of a distance I know to create the second line. That first line helps me guide making that second line and third line and fourth line as even and as straight as possible. Remember, I like to work in long vertical strips. Unless I have to make curves, unless I have to make angles, I don't really work in anything other than long vertical lines. This is the best way to make a carpet, the easiest way to make a carpet, and it still makes it very thick and very fluffy. Now the best thing about this ZQ tufting gun that we only sell on our website is the speed adjustment. The speed adjustment allows you to push more yarn into that fabric or push less yarn into that fabric depending on your project or what kind of outcome you want on that rug. Here I am pushing a lot of yarn into this fabric to show you guys, even though we are at a higher speed, it's still very tight and very easy. And again, no matter if I go horizontal or vertical, I'm doing long straight lines unless I have to do those curves on those outlines. Since it is pushing out a lot of yarn, we could move a little faster on our vertical movement with the gun. But if we're pushing less yarn, we want to move a little slower. That way we could get it as fluffy as possible. So let me show you what it looks like from the other side. Let me quickly untape this and show you what it looks like from the other side to show you how dense this carpet is, even though it has those large spacings. Now this carpet isn't finished, that's why it's gonna wanna curl up right now. If it was finished and glued, it would be a lot more stiff, but since it's not, it's wanting to curl up on itself. That means it is under a lot of pressure. There is a lot of yarn under there, but that's perfect. That's what we want. Look how fluffy this carpet is. Look how dense it is. Now you could see just with those large strips, you could see that still, even up close, you could see the added length. Remember, this is adjusted to make that longer length. You can see sideways how thick it is, and now from the other side you can see how thick it is and how fluffy this carpet's gonna be, even with those gaps, even with those lines being evenly spaced out. This carpet is gonna be super thick and super fluffy. This technique again works on most every project we do. Even if we do a project with a large circle, we still do these long strips inside to fill it in, only making those curves on the perimeter or on the outside. Now look at the length of these cuts. I'm here just pulling out a few of these. I'm gonna measure them right now, but look how good it cuts. Look how well this gun is cutting. And let's see the length. In total, it's about almost 4 centimeters, 3.5 to 4 centimeters. Let's pull out another one. And it's about the same. They're all mostly even cuts. And as you can see, this is why it's so much thicker and so much fluffier, because of those longer cuts. Now we could go ahead and adjust these guns to make them longer. On another video, I'll go ahead and show you how you could adjust these guns to make them longer. But if you feel like you really are not sure on how to do it, go ahead and send us your gun. We will adjust it for you. Just let us know for a little added cost, and we'll get it right back to you so you could start your next project with the added length. It's no issue. Go ahead and contact us at support@rugbabe.com. Let us know what you want done to your gun, and we'll go ahead and get it done for you. Now let's go back and tape it back onto the desk so I could show you a little bit more on what it's supposed to look like on the back side of the rug, on the side that you're supposed to glue. Now again, we are using a faster speed that is possible with that speed adjustment. That way we could get as much yarn into these long stripes as possible, making it thicker. If your gun is slower, just slow down the vertical movement to make it thicker and to make these stitches a lot tighter. You can see here how tight these stitches are to the fabric. That's exactly what you want. That way your carpet could be nice and even and make finishing it even better. Now here on this piece, I did use 2 strands of yarn at the same time, which is possible with this gun. And since we are moving it at such a high speed, you can see for every centimeter it's about 8 to 10 stitches. This allows your carpet to be really fluffy and really thick. It's curling up on itself. That's how fluffy and that's how thick it is. Again, on a later video, I'll show you guys how to adjust your gun to make it this long pile, this long length, rather than the standard length it comes in. You could see the difference in this rug compared to your standard cut rug. They both work just fine. They both make excellent rugs. It's your choice on what to do and what to make and how you want your rug to look. But you could see the difference now. You could see how fluffy it is, that it curls up on itself. Once we add that glue, once we add that backing, it will stiffen up the rug a little bit, making it perfect for laying down. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and thank you guys again for enjoying the content we're putting out. If you guys want your own ZQ2 tufting gun, visit us at rugbabe.com. If you guys need fabric for your rug projects, you could also visit us at rugbabe.com. Or if you have any questions on how to make a rug, what goes into making a rug, or adjusting your gun, even if you didn't buy your gun from us, you could always visit us or reach out to us at support@rugbabe.com, where we try to answer any questions you guys might have. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on another video.